Somebody open a window before we lose all this oxygen. I have a problem, I tell you. I have a hard time understanding some commercials on television, toothpaste commercials specifically. Because these Colgate commercials, you get on and they say, once an animal is gone, it's gone forever. And then, literally 15 seconds into the commercial, they say, buy Colgate Total, because it helps rebuild an animal. If you didn't believe in miracles, there's your miracle. Can't be rebuilt, they rebuilt. I tell you, I'm glad Beulah Baptist Church has not moved up in the world. And all this expanding, you know, and all these buildings and sports and everything, one thing we haven't done, and I praise the good Lord that we haven't, and we better not, and that is these daggum automatic, motion censored bathroom appliances. Yeah, everybody knows what I'm talking about. You go in there and you can't get water because you're over here, and water don't come out, and when it does, it's just and it's like, and then when you figure out the soap, you go in there to get soap, and it gives you this much soap. So you have to figure it out again, try to get some more soap. And then when you do finally get your hands washed, you go over there to the paper towels, and that never works. And then when it does work, it gives you this much paper towel. So then you got to go through the whole thing again, and then some smarter that walks in and does it all in 2 seconds. So don't. No. And I'll tell you another thing. I know I'm only 16, but I know 1 or 2 things about women. I do. I've learned over the years. And I tell you, the biggest difference between men and women is men are straightforward and women give signals. Alright, take example. Say your buddy has a birthday coming up. You say, hey man, you want something for your birthday? I say, nah man, don't even worry about it, I'm good. That's it. That's all there is to it. You have a girlfriend, and her birthday's coming up. You say, darling, you want something for your birthday? Well, no, you ain't got to get me nothing. I saw these diamond earrings at the mall, but you ain't got to get them for me when they come up. So in the guy's mind, he's sitting there thinking, well, she said I didn't have to get nothing twice, and she only mentioned one time, so I ain't got to get her nothing. And he's bad wrong. I'm telling you from experience. And if anybody in here didn't know who my girlfriend was, it's Carissa, wherever she's sitting. There she is. And she told me, she said, not to talk. Praise the Lord. She told me not to say anything about her tonight, so the only thing I'm going to say about her is she's 4'9" with a lot of fury. So let's talk about Carissa. I tell you what, if you don't know about Carissa, there's one thing. Calm down, boy. One thing about Carissa, she can cook. I tell you, she really can. Just God blessed her with the art of cooking. So a couple weeks ago, we were sitting there at her house, and she had made chicken casserole. I love chicken casserole. Keep doing that. And but this time she thought she'd try a different recipe, just a little bit different. So I was like, alright, so I go in there and I get some, and I sit down and I'm eating it. She looks at me and she says, Clyde, what do you think about the chicken casserole? This is what I say. I said, Chris, it's really good. I just don't like it as much as the original. I ain't nothing to do that. Bad mistake. So I get the most dreadful sound any man with a significant other can hear. And that's That's all you have to hear, and then it's over. So, sitting there, and I get up because I'm still hungry. I like to eat. I go and get seconds. She said, Clay, what are you doing? I'm getting seconds. Why? You don't like it? Yes, I do, Chris. I just don't like it. No, you don't like it. So then she looks at her mama. She says, Mama, what do you think about it? Clay don't like it. I like it pretty good. Well, Clay don't like it. So then she calls for stepdad. She says, Ralph, what do you like about it? He's like, I think it's pretty good. I'm glad somebody in this house likes it. I tell you, them women, they on a different system with them. And I tell you, if anybody in here didn't know, my father's a pilot. And I've gone many places. I've been up north a couple of times. And it's just not for me. It's just not my cup of tea. It ain't sweet. But this one time we was in Ohio, and we had done a little fishing charter. A fishing charter, if you didn't hear that. Fishing charter on Lake Erie, which is pretty cool. I thought I was going to catch me some muskie and big old fish. We was fishing with a hook and a worm. Didn't think that's bad. I thought it was going to be big old crankbaits or something like that. Just a fishing, hook and a worm. So we were sitting there, and I'm surrounded by Yankees, you know. Bless their hearts. And, everyone pause, let him laugh. Surrounded by Yankees. Surrounded by Yankees. So the guy that was over everything, on the boat and everything, I look at him and I was just curious. I said, what do you think about us down in Alabama? And he looks at me and says, well, I tell you what, y'all are really laid back. I was like, oh, thank you. I was like, I figured you'd think it was rednecks or something like that. No, to be honest with you, we've got more rednecks up here than you do down there. You never been to Alabama before, have you? Oh, I tell you, I wish I could have been more funny for y'all, but you get what you paid for. And now that I think about it, I ain't getting paid at all, so I'll see y'all later.